Let's do a little cleanup on our value proposition canvas. What's happening, softwarepreneurs? Welcome back to Swattage, the Software Innovation Lab. If you're new here, my name is Dale Richards. I'm a software innovator from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I love making software that changes the world. I'm building a SaaS product from concept to cash, and I'm taking you with me for the ride. If you want to change the world, build apps, grow your SaaS business, and make money doing cool software entrepreneur-related stuff, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell. A lot has happened since we started validating our app concept for the trade school / dental practice manager app. So what I want to do today is to just take a pass through the value proposition canvas and clean it up, because there's some old stuff in there that I wanted to get rid of, and I'm going to replace it with what we currently know about the value proposition. So let's start with our customer segment. So we're talking about the technology, education, and vocation schools. And then let's go to pains first. So the pains are that tracking student pass-offs is manual and cumbersome. So we're talking about the instructor passing off each student. Right now they were doing that on a paper card system, and there was a big paper file with lots of documents. So we wanted to simplify that process of passing off students based upon their skills and competencies. Also, storing document students is required but cumbersome. Getting signatures and validating hours worked on site is tedious and cumbersome. If you remember, Chandra was getting like all of these work entries, and she had to get a signature from each dentist for each entry for each student. And that was a lot of work. Preparing compliance proof for accreditation is document intensive and tedious. Tracking student success in full-time employment is time intensive and manual. And satisfying state and accrediting body requirements is cumbersome and time consuming. Now, the gains that the trade school wants to realize are they want to reduce time managing student pass-offs, to eliminate paper signatures from practice sites, to easily track internship placement, and to automate documentation needed for state funding and accreditation. And also, they want to see real-time performance data to manage students during their internships. Now, the customer jobs are they need to onboard new students, track student skill pass-offs, store student documents. So we're talking about things like their immunization records and their practice site information. They need to manage internship placement. They need to track student success in those internships, get intern employer feedback, track the completion of internship hours, track student success in employment, and then report the success rate to the state, and also provide accreditation, compliance, and proof. So that is the customer and what the customer needs and wants. Now, what about our value proposition? Let's start with the pain relievers. So our tool eliminates time preparing for state and accrediting body audits. It eliminates time following up with employers on hours worked, and it also eliminates the need for a paper file on each student and reduces administrative time spent tracking the progress of each student. The gain creators are that our tool tracks students' pass-offs of program skills. It provides reporting and visibility into student skill progress. It stores and tracks completion of key documents, so for example, the site information, or the immunization record for that matter. It automatically gathers employer electronic signatures on hours worked. That's a big thing. Automatically generates compliance proof for state funding and accrediting body requirements. And also it gives instructors, this is the most important thing, it gives the instructors more time to focus on the students. All right, so our product or service is a progressive web application for managing trade school job seekers in their coursework and internships. It automates satisfying state funding and accreditation requirements. So there you go, a quick cleanup of the value proposition canvas. Is this a perfect view of reality? I think we're getting closer, but still, I think there are still some assumptions in here that we're going to prove out as we go into UX design, which is what is coming up. We're going to get into user story writing and UX design. So see you soon. Join us again. Videos are published every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon Mountain Time.